Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a really great weekend. Myself and my family went to a lavender farm out in Prince Edward County and had such a beautiful time with Avery. Really enjoyed getting away to the county this weekend, and now I'm back home, back in our home space, which is also really nice for Avery, just to be back in routine, which is what babies love and that's what I love. So yeah, today I want to talk to you guys about my breastfeeding journey so far. My baby just turned 5 months and a lot has happened since then, so I kind of just wanted to share how it's been going. It's definitely not been 100% the same by any means. Been completely off track. A lot of things have changed and a lot of reasons for it changing. So I just wanted to give you guys an overview of how my breastfeeding journey has gone, maybe ways I can help you or ways that you can understand that everything's okay if it doesn't go as to plan. So to start off, I did want to breastfeed from the very beginning. One, because that's just something that I had pictured for myself, and two, obviously it helps save money instead of buying formula. So that is the two main reasons why I wanted to breastfeed. What I didn't realize when you breastfeed is the amazing connection that you get with your baby, and I currently am not breastfeeding. I am pumping to feed, so I'm strictly using breast milk to feed my baby, but just pumping. And I definitely feel like, not that the connection is completely lost, but you get sad over the connection that you had with your baby every single day for the feeding period. So it's just a very different feeling now, and yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. So my breastfeeding journey starts right from the hospital. We fed her, well, I fed her from the boob. She had a really hard time latching, and I had a lactation consultant come in the second day, and it's actually someone that I knew personally, so it was very helpful to have her around. She gave me some really great tips. She's such an amazing person, and basically she offered me a nipple shield. I used this shield from the second day of having her up until my breastfeeding journey ended with her, and this is because I didn't have a big enough nipple for her to latch onto, so I automatically had to use this nipple shield. And one perk from it was that I never got cracked nipples, I never got sore nipples, because she was never actually sucking right on my nipple, she was sucking on the breast shield. So that was really helpful for me, but it was already a rocky start, but I was just happy to be breastfeeding, and that's all that matters. As long as your baby's being fed, it doesn't matter how, you're on the right track. So that was the start of my breastfeeding journey. And then when we came home, my husband really wanted to be a part of this, so we're like, how can we do this? How can I get sleep? How can he help out? You know, there's a lot going on, a lot of emotions, a lot of tired people in the house. So basically we came up with the idea that he would give her a bottle once at night, and she clicked with that right away, and I know not all babies do, so I feel very thankful that she did. And so I breastfed her all throughout the day, in the morning, middle of the day, night, and then once at night around like 2 or 3 in the morning, my husband would get up and feed her a bottle. So I would pump or use the little suction to get a little bit out. Hi baby. Okay, so my baby just woke up, so now she's placed beside me here. So if you hear noises, it's because she's with me now as I started filming this video. So as I was saying, my husband wanted to help out whichever way he could, so he gave her a bottle at night. I would breastfeed her all throughout the day, and we were good for a solid 2 months. This was awesome. Everything was working out. I was getting at least 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and it was very helpful for me, and just for my mental and physical health, I was able to have a break, which was great. Loved that. Then COVID hit us. We both got COVID. Our baby got COVID. It was just a COVID-filled house for like 2 weeks. And that changed a lot of things in my breastfeeding journey, because I was completely exhausted. Like I held off. I actually didn't have COVID for the first week, just my husband and my baby did. I kind of sectioned my husband off in a room, hoping that I wouldn't get COVID, even though my daughter tested positive 2 days after him. I was just like hoping and praying that I didn't get it so that I could hold down the fort. I was doing all the feeds, all the everything, leaving food at his door, doing absolutely everything. So that was really rough on me. And then of course, you know, a week goes by, I get hit with COVID. So then I needed my time to sleep and my time to rest. So then Connor started giving her a few more bottles so that I could get some sleep, because it hit us hard in this house. Oh my God, so hard. And like we went 3 years without COVID, and then of course you have a 2-month-old and you get it. It was like the scariest thing. If you want me to have another video on how my baby was with COVID, that's a whole other thing. Unfortunately, it was really rough for her, not just us. So it was such a scary thing. I don't even want to talk about it. I could cry right now. So yeah, so it was really upsetting in that time, because Ooh, okay. It was really upsetting when I got COVID too, because I really needed rest, and my husband did all the bottles. I was pumping constantly to feed her, so like I still wasn't getting a break, and it was really rough. And basically what happened was she loved the bottle. The milk was flowing fast. She was enjoying the bottle. So it's apparent that is something that she would want continuously. So basically after we were all done with COVID, she just wanted the bottle. She didn't want the boob. I tried for probably half a month after that to get her to feed more than just once a day. She was doing the boob about 3 times out of the 6 to 7 feeds a day, and then all of a sudden it just switched to like only the morning. So as soon as I woke up, get her out of the crib, put her on the boob. She was great. She had the 1 feed. The rest of the day she wouldn't take it. She's like, no, I want the bottle. I want the bottle. So basically by the 3rd month, she was strictly bottle fed and I just pumped. So now we're at 5 months and my breastfeeding journey continues. I pump 3 times a day and I just pump enough just to get by. So I've been working really hard on building my milk supply up again. I'm drinking all the time. I'm pumping at the same times every day. I'm just making sure that it's working. And like the last 3 weeks have been really rough. I feel like I haven't been able to produce enough milk, and I've been using my stash that I've had in the freezer. But I'd say the last 2 days, which is positive, I have been able to produce enough or more than enough in a day. So I'm hoping this continues on. It's really hard on weekends, and I feel like that's the struggle right now because we do a lot more on weekends. And I'm out and about and I'm like, oh, I don't want to pump in front of people, or I don't want to stop and do this because it like interrupts your day. So my goal going forward is, regardless of what's happening, I'm bringing my pump with me. I'm pumping in the car, I'm pumping in public. Like, I don't care, because I just need to continue to produce enough so that we are sticking to the breastfed baby, or, you know, the breast milk baby. That's my journey so far. It's been exciting. It's been sad. It's been life-changing since COVID. You know, the weirdest thing is that I was such an overproducer at the beginning. I had so much milk in my freezer, I didn't know what to do with it. I literally ended up donating to a few other people, someone who had twins, another person who had their baby with like an immune disorder, and I was being very helpful and, you know, donating to other people in my community, which was great. But now I have to stop I've had to stop because I'm not producing enough now. So my stash is a lot lower than I'd like it to be, but we would be good for at least a week, I think, on what I have in the freezer. I'm getting my milk supply up. I can also share tips on that in the future once I know I'm getting it back to normal. I know someone suggested watermelon, but like, to be honest, my concentration right now is like, get all the water I need, get all the nutrition I need, and pump at the same times every day. And so far that has been very helpful. Eventually I will look into foods. I've just been like super busy with life and I can't focus on like 100 things at once. So yeah, that was a lot. I didn't expect to get emotional over that, but it is such a connection with your baby when you breastfeed. So if you can do it, you're so lucky. And if you can't, that's totally fine too. There's 100 different journeys that moms go through with babies, not just with feeding, but this is mine. And I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about it. Hopefully I can have some more tips for you guys. I hope that no one has to go through what I went through at 2 months with my baby. Having COVID myself, my husband, and my baby was terrifying. But yeah, it was pretty scary, and I'm happy we're all over it. And you know, some people have it way worse. I just like was so scared as a new mom. I've obviously never done this before. My baby slept on my chest for about 2 to 3 weeks consistently, like not in the bassinet, because I was just so scared. So anyways, I want this to be positive, because basically what I wanted to get down to was that every mom has a different journey, and you know, I'm so thankful to this day that I'm still feeding her with my own breast milk and I'm not paying for formula, because dang, that's crazy expensive. And yeah, I'm just like so hopeful for the future. I'm gonna continue to work at this. Breastfeeding is so hard. Pumping is so time consuming. It's so much work, and that's hard too. So shout out to every single person who's doing this. It's insane. It's crazy. But we all do it for our babies because we love them so much. And yeah, that's my breastfeeding journey all together. I hope you all enjoyed this video today. I'm gonna go hang out with my baby. She's officially 5 months today, which is so exciting. Yay! So I'm gonna go hang out with her. And for now, that's everything. See ya.